Happy Monday morning. This is Evan Golden, Golden TV, and we are doing a unique Talk Golden to Me video podcast today with Justin Seedman. He is in the middle of getting his master's degree at FIU. He's going to come in our studio today. We're talking marketing, we're talking social media, and kind of everything under the stars when it comes to branding, media, and getting exposure. So Justin Seedman, man, welcome to our studio here. We're excited to learn from you. I'm excited. Hopefully we could educate you, and I am all yours for the next half hour. So I'm ready to talk and just share all the insights that are in the Golden Brain.
Hey, thanks for having me, Evan. So I wanted to just jump right into some of the questions I have for you, and thank you again for doing this interview.
Hopefully I have the answers.
So I'm just thinking it'd be great to introduce you to the audience. So people that don't know Evan Golden, for maybe like the two people out there.
No, I'll get out of here. Yes, so my name is Evan Golden. Right now, where we are talking is in the law offices of Berman and Berman. This is the headquarters of a statewide law firm, and it's a full-service law firm, 80 employees, 15 attorneys, and marketing is a huge part of our firm and our services because you could be the best lawyer in the world. You could have, so many trials and so much experience and understanding of the laws, but if you are not marketing and you don't have clients to service, it's all for nothing. So like any business, marketing and branding and promotions is a crucial, essential part for us to be successful and kind of provide that top of the mind awareness. So officially, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at the Berman Law Group. We have 5 offices throughout the state of Florida. It's awesome to kind of have a whole team underneath myself that we're able to all work together from an online team to field marketing teams from social media. So we work with a lot of different people. It's a very much a team approach here within the firm, even from lawyers all the way down to interns. So we all kind of are collaborating and innovative and unique ways that we could market a law firm and kind of separate ourselves from the competition. So, look, you want to talk about marketing? Every business out there, small, medium, or large, all have a marketing and advertising budget. It's just a matter of how they're going to utilize it and where they're going to maybe put those funds towards. So every business has competitors. Every business wants to separate themselves from the competition and looking to kind of get that edge. And you got to look for different creative marketing ways to kind of instill your brand or your client or your whatever it is. It could be a product or it could be a service, of course.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And from what I understand, you were CMO of the year.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? That's really impressive.
Yeah, very, very cool. Of the South Florida Business and Wealth magazine, they do something called the Apogee Awards every year. And it was an honor for them to give the they have different, for C-level executives, they give awards each year. So they give a chairman of the year, a CEO of the year, a chief marketing officer of the year. So it was awesome that magazine and all the writers kind of saw a lot of the work that we do at the firm. And that's what I was saying to earlier, that it's nothing, it's not an I award or me award. It's a team award. It's our whole firm award. And the firm gives me a lot of opportunities and a lot of, they give me a lot, they give me the platform to make it very easy, so to say. So like I said, it's a team effort, but it was awesome to win the Chief Marketing Officer of the Year award by South Florida Wealth and Business magazine. It shows that a lot of the time, the effort, the work that we do is being recognized. And we know a lot of businesses kind of emulate and copy us, which to me is a great compliment.
That's great. So when you talk about marketing really is a combination of art and science. So with the science side, there's analytics, there's metrics, and then with the art, it's creativity. So when it comes to, say, like posting an ad, first, there's the targeting, but then there's also the creative. So some marketers out there, they're great at combining that art and science, and then other teams break it down differently, where they have people specifically working on the creative and others working on the ad setup side. How do you guys operate here?
Yes, so it's interesting how you say that, the art and science of a marketing campaign or an ad. So I think that anyone that's going to say, oh, I could do it all, is probably taking the first step and maybe in the wrong direction. Like I said, it's all about a team effort, at least the way I like to operate and the way our firm operates. But we would lean on a social media, say it's an online type of marketing campaign. We have no problem leaning on an outside SEO expert field because look, the Google AdWords and setting up the different options, it is complicated if you're not too well versed on it. And there's a lot of different options. You hear and read so many businesses that are spending money, excuse me, I don't want to say wasting money. They're not putting their dollars to the best, I guess you could say, best uses because most people right now are going on Facebook and just doing a Facebook ad right through Facebook, and that where it says boost your post, where you're supposed to be doing it through their Facebook Ads Manager, where you could be a lot more, you could really be a lot more specific on your target and your market and your demographics from just so many different breakdowns. So when you talk about the art and science, it's interesting. What's maybe more important? It has to marry each other because you could have a beautifully artistic, so to say, beautiful campaign, but if the science is not implemented right, whether it's the right time, the right market, the right demographics, again, it could be not as advantageous and productive as you'd like. So I think when you talk about the science of an ad, I guess there's so many different ways you could look at the science of a marketing ad. When is it being released? Who is it being released to? What is the angle? And then is all that kind of intertwined with the art? The art maybe is that aesthetically pleasing, the way it looks? Is it something that is going to be catchy? Something that obviously stands out? And like I said, every business is marketing advertising. Everyone's putting money on Facebook ads or Instagram ads. What are you going to do to separate yourselves? So you have to have the art and science for sure.
And that's a great segue into edutainment, which is something that I know you talk about a lot. And you were so kind to contribute to an article that I published on LinkedIn. Can you tell me about how that art and science and all of that goes into edutainment, and what do you wish that other CMOs and other marketing leaders knew about edutainment, and how are they going to get their message across? Because we need to be educating
Of course.
consumers, but if it's boring and it's not interesting, nobody's going to want to consume that type of content.
Yeah, and especially with a law firm, it's difficult because we're dealing with serious issues. We're dealing with people that were significantly injured, by the negligence of another person, maybe, or a business that didn't properly have their business set up properly, and someone got, slip and fall. So we're dealing with a lot of issues that are hard pressing times, and it's serious issues. And we're serious about our work and we're very professional about our work. But if I'm just going to produce serious professional marketing campaigns for a law firm, I think every firm is doing that, and it's going to kind of fall on deaf ears, so to say, because it's not entertaining, like you said. So edutainment, it's not something I'd like to maybe trademark it. So I'd like look into that, Nolan, back there, producer. Look into if we could trademark edutainment. I'll give you Danielle Braytuck, our trademark attorney's information. But I'm curious if we can trademark because that is important, and that's a whole nother conversation. But edutainment is something that I've utilized since right out of college, and basically is mixing those two words together is educating and entertaining your end viewer, your consumer, whoever is watching it, whether it's B2B, B2C, doesn't matter, is marrying something that is going to be entertaining, but at the same time, educational, something that is going to provide some insight and walk away with kind of amused, but at the same time educated, which I keep saying that word. So is there a formula for that? I think the formula is that you want to do something that is a little, we're quick fix America, right? We're a microwave society. Everyone's on the go. They want things yesterday. They want things now. So how much time do you really have to provide that edutainment? So you got to hit them right off the bat with something entertainment, spice in a little bit of the education, and then finish again with the entertainment. So that's kind of like our formula is that, look, here at a law firm, for an example, and this could be used for any business because every business is important business, whatever they're servicing, is, show the real side of you. Show your personality. Show your offices and be transparent, because I think if you can be transparent, you build up a comfort level and you build up kind of that trust. And I think you'll definitely see an increase of productivity from that, which is just somewhat little advice. I know I'm going off on tangents here, and stop me anytime if if I'm talking too much, but it's something I'm passionate about. And it's ever learning, you're ever changing, you're ever growing, and we're always looking for just different ways and so much new technology coming out. A lot of the platforms are completely always upgrading their softwares and their sites. So it's nonstop learning. You know that.
Sure. Let's talk a little about marketing budgets. And how does it differ? And what do you recommend to, say, marketers that are dealing with, say, like $1 million budget a year compared to maybe 10,000, or just a startup that they don't really have any marketing budget at all, and they need to be really creative? What kind of advice and insights can you really give there?
I think it starts with kind of utilizing your network. And what I mean by that is outside of just kind of your budget or putting dollars to cents. Let's go. I hate to keep only going back to online marketing, but you probably have the numbers more than me of the percentages that businesses are putting in towards online marketing, maybe compared to hard marketing. But let's go back to online marketing,
Hmm.
for example. If you have a company Facebook page, a public page, or an Instagram page, what percentage of viewers, of your followers and likes, are actually going to see that post, right? So social media now wants you to pay to get your likes and followers, and then pay again for all those people that you just paid to like and follow you to actually see
Hmm.
your stuff. So, and this might already changed, but what I've noticed through social media is that right off the bat, if you do that post and they see a good high engagement, they're going to keep that on people's feeds higher because it says, "Oh, people want to see this." Is this accurate?
Yeah, the posts that get the most engagement are typically the posts that you'll will get the most organic
Okay.
reach.
So the reason why I said go back to your network is if you can have your network, if you guys could work together, I think too many businesses, too many friends, too many colleagues are not working together. And what I mean by that is, hey, I just did a post. So for instance, I'm going to send an email blast out right now to this whole firm that's going to reach 80 people. I'm going to say, hey, new social media post. We just posted it. Everyone give it a like, comment, share, repost. We appreciate it. And let some maybe your friends or clients know. So just by us doing that alone, 100 people minimum
Hmm.
are going to be interacting with that post. So that post is already going to go higher than a post of a company that's paying to see it and it has zero interaction, but they're just putting $500 in this post and they're hoping that maybe they get seen. So outside of if you have $1 million budget or a $10,000 budget, it's using your network to share. Even if you did a magazine page, scanning that in, taking a picture, posting it, and say, hey, just posted this article in a magazine, give it a like, comment, share. Is that annoying to ask your businesses, your colleagues, your friends? No, because guess what? Do it for them. Do it for each other.
Yeah,
I think that too many people are selfish,
yeah.
and you have to have kind of that. You want to have that everybody win mentality. So it's not about a monetary aspect. It's about what you're going to do with it. How is that going to be shared and interacted? And that way, you're getting value for whatever that ad might be. I hate to only keep going back
Hmm.
to social media
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I'm the first one to
Yeah,
tell you that when it comes to marketing, the best way to market is a handshake.
yeah.
Is outside of a billboard or a magazine or social media. And I don't know if this is even part of
Hmm.
your topic,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
at the end of the day, it's about building relationships. People like to do business with people they like. Same with businesses and people. And keep in mind, understand this law firm, a law firm is not selling, a widget. Call now and buy your next get out of free speeding ticket, or call now and you know have your divorce papers ready to go. It doesn't work like that. So a law firm is a service.
Hmm.
And you don't know when these people might utilize or need your service. Someone might get in a car accident 2 weeks from now, a year from now. Someone might, slip in a Walmart, a year. It doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is that you need to do marketing and advertising campaigns that will provide top of the mind awareness for businesses or clients or potential clients to remember you when they might need your service. So
Hmm.
it's repetition. It's building a brand. We talked about that trademark because trademarking a term and coin and utilizing that over and over again is going to equate to just repetition and people, again, top of the mind awareness. I know I keep saying a lot of the same things, but that's kind of a formula. But it's different. It's different to talk about marketing from just a kind of broad spectrum because are we talking about a product? Are we talking about a service?
Hmm.
Everything is different. There's different applications and applicable for obviously different industries and services.
You recently spoke at Affiliate Summit, and I was hoping that you might be able to give us some of the biggest takeaways from that event, and what's really happening now in marketing in 2019
No,
going into
that's
2020.
it's timely you say that because that's exactly kind of what I was just talking about was like a network and team. And I'm not too familiar with affiliate marketing, but I learned two important things at that trade show and expo is that working together, having other businesses share your link or whether it's on their website or through their networking or through their LinkedIn group. So working as affiliates was really interesting, and that was kind of alluding to what I was talking about is build up your own. Everyone has their own affiliate marketing group, whether it's through your LinkedIn page, through your group chat, through your contacts on social media, your college, the parents that you go to school with, the parents you coach. I mean, people don't realize their network that they have with themselves that they can be reaching out to be sharing because guess what, all those people have their own network and the spider and the webs just keep intertwining. So talk about team and affiliate network. What I spoke about there was that how so many businesses now are putting dollars into social media marketing and advertising, not boosting posts. You know what it is? By having influencers, specifically micro influencers, share and repost your content on social media, which was very, very interesting. The cost of having maybe someone that has 10 to 50,000 followers on, say, an Instagram or Facebook, and having them reshare and post your content. When you want to talk about dollars and cents and impressions and insights and what you're reaching, that compared to just doing kind of a blind post, it's pretty astronomical. So if you're a business out there and you're not taking advantage of influencers, sharing your content, engaging and interacting with your content, you're missing out on a big part of marketing right now in 2019.
When you think about the Berman Law Firm, one thing always comes to mind is the commitment to the community, and we know that, and we're grateful for everything that you guys do for the community, whether it's providing Thanksgiving dinner for those who are less fortunate, or all the great events that you guys do here. How important and critical is your connection with the community, and is that something you would encourage other marketers to do? And why do you think they don't do it?
I think maybe a lot of businesses do donate and make a difference. And I'm not saying that we do this, but maybe a lot of people don't do it for the notoriety or for press or for branding. And I'm not saying that we do that, but I'll tell you that our specific formula is we do a lot of marketing events. And I do three things with these events. I want to give the community a reason to come together. And what do? I add a philanthropic element to it. So we always do a local nonprofit organization. And I'm not talking about a major nonprofit. I'm talking about a smaller nonprofit that doesn't have the exposure, doesn't have the awareness, doesn't have the volunteers that people could learn about, maybe kind of get past the out of sight, out of mind, and maybe contribute to them and get involved throughout the year. So I do these marketing events, and it's great for the community. One, we're going to support a local business and go to their venue. I'm going to bring in a local charity so we could, one, raise awareness and exposure for them and hopefully raise some dollars for them as well. And we like to bring in a celebrity as well. Why do I bring in a celebrity? Is that's going to attract the media and press. That's going to get the People magazine or the TMZs or the Us Weeklies or even some of the local magazines to come out there and get the press and take the pictures of the events and share the story. And what we're doing is creating a fun event for a good cause, and the community comes together and gets a chance to network, meet each other, and at the same time, we're raising money for a charity. So I do a lot of these kind of networking night out events where people want to go because they feel good about it. One, they're raising money for a charity. Two, they probably want to meet maybe a celebrity. And three, you get to meet other business professionals, whether it's doctors, attorneys, and entrepreneurs or investors or accountants, realtors. I mean, a lot of them are coming together because it gives them an excuse to kind of go out. And people are tired after work, but it gives them an excuse to go out for a good cause, raise some money, and people kind of network and meet together. And guess what? These events, guess how much they cost our firm? $0. How? We have the press and the media that explains. So I will put a step and repeat there where everyone's going to be taking pictures, 500,000 guests, whatever we have. And then we have other businesses that are hungry and eager to have their logo placed on that step and repeat or on the flyer that we've been promoting this event for 2 months. So businesses are getting involved in these events, and they're basically covering all my costs. So I could have a zero marketing budget and put on an amazing event because other businesses want to attend. They're going to see whatever celebrity it may be. Their picture is going to be on Getty Images or TMZ and all over Instagram and all over social media. And you see that logo and you see that branding. So it's a small investment for a business that's going to go on because guess what? That picture's online forever. And you're tagging in it. The celebrity's getting tagged in it, reshared, go back again to your network. So marketing and networking events, what does it do also? You're being transparent. You're putting your handshake and your face out there for potential clients and other business. This is who we are. Come meet us. We're not just a social media blog or a commercial or a billboard on TV. We want to put a handshake. We want to meet people. We want to rub shoulders. And again, we're doing it for a good cause, getting press and media exposure for it, and not spending a penny on it.
It's really incredible. If people want to learn more about Evan Golden or the Berman Law Group, where'd they go?
Yeah, check out the website, thebermanlawgroup.com, thebermanlawgroup.com. And check me out on Instagram if you'd like. It is Golden TV. And, the law firm is a great place to work because you're providing an amazing service. These guys are hard workers. You see the attorneys, they're here before me, they're here after me. They're putting a lot of time and effort because they're making a difference in people's lives. A lot of these people didn't ask for a lot of these situations they were put in. And to see, them that not even, a lot of people didn't realize they could have an attorney or need an attorney. So when you kind of see, a lot of insurance companies try to take advantage of some people sometimes. So when you're able to see someone and make a difference in their lives and get them the right network of health providers to maybe improve their health or get them a settlement check to help provide, for their family because they have so much lost wages. So you're doing amazing things for people. And look, there's a lot of law firms out there. There's a lot of realtors out there. There's a lot of personal trainers out there. What separates themselves from the competition? Who are you going to choose? Whether you're looking at experience, whether you look at, testimonials, whether you look at results. And the firm kind of has all that, over 10 years and over $300 million, I think, just in injury. I think that's even a low number. But, time after time, the firm, it proves themselves. It's not just talk. You could see thousands and thousands of testimonials on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, on all our social media channels, on our website. And I get to be involved in those testimonials. So I kind of firsthand hear and see what clients are saying, what it's like working with us. It's kind of like it's a family, from the assistants to the paralegals to the paralegal assistants, the attorneys to managing partners. So there's a lot of hands that kind of get involved and touch people, and I get to kind of be on the side to share their story. But it's all about edutainment, like we were talking about earlier. We're a law firm. It's serious stuff. But if you see our social media, we're not your average law firm. Even look at me. I'm wearing a T-shirt and jeans, and a lot of people are. Look, if we're going to court, we're going to dress appropriately. But we focus on what needs to be done, and we know that our results are proof, and that's bottom line. It's all there on the internet and all there on testimonials. So it's a great firm to work at because, one, we have our own charity, Berman Family Foundation, and a lot of that goes under the umbrella of piggybacking and raising money for a lot of smaller local nonprofit organizations. I lived a blessed life. A lot of the people here have been very successful, and it's fortunate that we're now able to give back and be committed to the community.